Hey, okay, so The Mandalorian has dropped, and I haven't seen it. And, no, Disney Plus doesn't have Condor Man, so I don't care. That's where I'm at with it. Anyway, so no, I haven't seen it, and, but I have seen what a lot of you are saying about it, and I have seen where people are bringing up, Boba Fett, the extended universe, escaping the Sarlaac. It can talk. Escaping the Sarlaac. Only to have an argument break out because people are saying it's not canon. Okay, we need to talk about this. Disney did say when they took over Star Wars that the extended universe and everything that we had known since the late 70s, forget about it. Which never made sense because they never really elaborated as to why. Just because you take over a franchise does not mean that we're just supposed to forget. I mean, they even got rid of LucasArts, which never made sense. Anyway, I mean, it's kind of like if somebody were to suddenly take over the Disney franchise and say, okay, those Disney princesses, forget it. Oh yeah, that would go over well. But it's the same thing. You know, and the weird thing to me is that people just went along with it. They were like, oh yeah, it's totally cool, yeah. Ken, no, it's not anymore. Like, what? I mean, I remember at the time I was having arguments with my friends because I was like, why are you going along with this just because Disney said it? That doesn't make it okay. No. So, anyway, Disney has contradicted itself. They said this, you know, everything about the extended universe and the timelines doesn't exist. Forget it. First of all, they brought back Grand Admiral Thrawn. He doesn't exist. Why would you bring him back? The minute that they brought back Grand Admiral Thrawn, it's canon. Okay, the extended universe is canon. Because if you're trying to make it dead and doesn't exist, the second that you bring back a character from something that's dead, you revive it. That's how it works. So they've contradicted themselves. The other thing is Ben Solo or Kylo Ren. Okay, they changed the name. Okay, one of the kids, the Solo kids in the extended universe, changed. They went through the story is the exact. Went through the training and everything and changed. They just changed the name. But everyone went on this whole acid trip thing of he's emo. He listens to that and everything. And it's like, he's not emo. He's just a kid who has massive temper tantrums because he didn't like his family. He didn't want to be part of the legacy. How many times have we seen that in history? How many times have I seen teenagers act that way? I was a teenager, I acted that way. Guys, come on. You're going with a stereotype. Knock it off. People made all those memes and all that artwork and everything, and oh my gosh, and even J.J. Abrams said it. Said that he was emo because at that time there was a group of people who said Kylo Ren is one of the characters from the extended universe. All they did was change the names. And J.J. Abrams, Disney, and one other person, it could have been Kathleen Kennedy, I don't know, tried to silence that group. They were not backing down because they were saying, why would you say that this isn't canon anymore when you take directly from the extended universe that you said wasn't canon anymore? Well, J.J. Abrams then went on that roller coaster of that Kylo Ren was emo and everything else. It was a distraction. It was to distract you from the fact that he did take from the extended universe. Ben Solo is extended universe material. They just changed the name. And I notice that in The Last Jedi, the character was tweaked a bit. So I find that very convenient. You know, and there have been other moments where, well, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and go along with that. There have been other moments where, like, there was a rumor going around that Mara Jade was going to be back. Why? Look, I love Mara Jade. I think she is an amazing character. She was a very strong character, and a very strong female character at that. There weren't a lot of strong female characters in the extended universe, and she was a badass. And, now, granted, the comic books had a lot of strong female characters, but the books themselves didn't have didn't have that. However, Mara Jade was amazing. But, like, this last year, there was this spurt of people suddenly liking her, and all of a sudden this rumor went around that she was coming into the last movie. I don't know, how would that work? I mean, was it just a rumor or a fan theory so people would come to the movie? I don't know. But if this is a character that is supposed to be dead because she's part of the extended universe that's supposed to be dead, why let that circulate? The other thing is there was a rumor going around that Dash Rendar was supposed to come back. There was an author that was going to bring back Dash Rendar. Now, Dash Rendar was actually in more of the games than he was in the books. He did show up in the books, but more in the games. But again, if he's supposed to be dead because he's part of the extended universe that's dead, do you see the problem here? The big one is Rogue One. Now, I liked Rogue One. I enjoyed it more than I thought I would. However, there is a character named Kyle Katarn. And in the games, he goes to the Death Star and steals the Death Star plans. Jyn Erso is Kyle Katarn. Again, they change the name and give the story to another character. Just like with Ben Solo. He's supposed to be dead. Now, this is the part that I do not understand. Well, before I go on that, there is a book series, the X-Wing series, and I believe there's a Y-Wing series as well. You can correct me if I'm wrong on that. And it got so popular that it ended up with a game. I don't know if it turned into an online game but I know that my brother went to the game shop and played with a group of friends and everything. And it had the little figures and everything. What does Disney do? Alphabet Squadron. When I heard that title, all I could think is, you know how you have, like, the brand, and then you have the off-brand, like you have the Disney movie. I've talked about this before. You have the Disney movie, and then you have the cheap version. You have that brand of cereal, and then you have the bag cereal on the bottom shelf. Alphabet Squadron is just the cheap bag version of X-Wing series. I don't understand why Disney. This is a thing. Disney has the extended universe. I don't know why they're being so secretive about it. That's stupid. It's absolutely stupid. Why they have to be so incredibly secretive about the fact that they are using these characters or using the storyline. Does that even make sense? No, it doesn't. It's deceptive, really. And for Disney to say, "Oh, you know what? It's not canon anymore," and then they're making it canon and deceiving everybody by using it. Oh, that makes no sense. Honestly. So anyway, yeah, so the next time that you say it's not canon, it is canon. Because Disney is contradicting itself. The minute that they made Grand Admiral Thrawn a character in the animated series, it became canon again. So